We'll start with our delegates, and they can let us know how everything's going, and then we'll go to our normal business.
So I'll start off. So on the House side, we've been virtual since the start of session, with the exception of we was on the floor for 2 days. But basically been doing our committee hearings virtually. And that's kind of what's been our schedule in the House. This week, we'll be on the floor tomorrow and Thursday. And then from my understanding going forward, we'll be on the floor 3 days a week thereafter. In terms of legislation, I'm putting in 4 pieces of legislation. One would focus on air quality testing in our public schools. Another would focus on mold in our public schools. Another will be for the PAL, Police Athletic League, the PAL program, funding for that. And then I have hate crimes legislation for falsifying a police report, basically calling the police on someone based on race, gender, any protected class. So those are the 4 bills that I'll be putting in. I will be putting in a couple of capital budget requests. One is for Overly High School for design and planning for a new press box and bleachers for the football field. Another one is for planning and design of a community center in the Dunfield, Belmont area. So those are 2 capital budget requests I'll be putting in. I will also be putting in a bond bill for the Hope Park for their art program. I'll be putting in $150,000 for some upgrades to the Hamilton Community Park, and then $50,000 for one of the Baltimore County Game and Fish Club in Baltimore County for their parking lot, their last phase of their parking lot. So those are the bond bills that I will be putting in as well. And yeah, that's all I have.
Thank you, Delegate Jackson. Delegate Mandari.
Oh, let me go. Yeah, thank you. Good evening, everyone at Hillendale Park Community Association. Thanks so much for the invitation to join this evening. And I do second everything Delegate Jackson said. And I also wanted to share a few updates about my work this session and hear any question, comment, or concern from any of you. And it is very important for me to be in touch with my community and my constituents. And so I'm really excited to be with you here. The session started in mid-January and goes until mid-April. And it has been busy so far. We've been mostly virtual, as Delegate Jackson updated, but it seems like we'll be going back to some in-person meeting this week and next week, tomorrow. Tomorrow we have a floor session at 10. I hope that our state's COVID numbers continue going in the right direction so that we can finish the session very strong and look forward to a safe and fun summer. And virtual meetings are convenient sometimes. For example, Senator Chris Van Hollen joined the Baltimore County delegation last week, and I asked him whether the Senate will be able to pass a postal service reform. If you remember, we have all had issues with mail delays. And I've previously spoken to manager at the Parkville Post Office. We all did, the Delegate Jackson and district folks, including Senator Kathy Klasmar and Delegate Joe Portler, and the Baltimore Regional Distribution Center, as well as our delegation in Congress. They've been working hard, but we are still waiting for significant progress on this. And the senator committed to doing whatever he can to get this bill through the Senate. Both the senators spoke to our delegation, and I filed 7 bills this session, most of which are coming through my committee, Health and Government Operations Committee. We have already had hearings on 2 of my bills. One would let pharmacists prescribe tobacco cessation products like nicotine patches to help Marylanders cut down on tobacco use. Like those are the over-the-counter products. Only the people, rich people, I would say, with sufficient resources they can buy, but the folks who don't have the resources, they have to go through all the insurance. But if the pharmacist could write the prescription, they could buy right there, you know? So that's what the bill will do. And another would extend Medicaid coverage to home blood pressure monitoring devices to help folks with hypertension decrease their risk of heart disease or stroke. That is also a very important bill. It costs $1.5 million for the state, but it's very worth investing. I also want to take a moment to speak about the Sagar-Gimire Act, which responds to a terrible incident in Baltimore County over in Woodlawn last year. If you remember that, some of you may remember from the news, a young Nepalese man named Sagar-Gimire was killed by a community member who had a history of erratic and violent behavior, including accusing neighbors of spying on him for the FBI, things like that. This man had a peace water taken out just days before the incident, but no action was taken that might have prevented this horrible death. This is a very complicated issue touching on mental health and firearms, and I'm not expert on this, okay? So my bill will create a work group to study this case and make policy recommendation that I will hope to act on next year. Quickly, I will also mention that as Delegate Jackson mentioned, that we work together on this bond bill initiative, this session working with Senator Kathy Klasmer and my fellow District 8 delegates to get funding for a few key local projects. One is for upgrade to the community center in Hartford Park neighborhood. Another is for a new bleacher and a new scoreboard at actually Parkville High School, which will help them properly host home games. In past year, we secure money for a new turf field also at Parkville High School. It's cost over $1 million. Improvement at Double Rock Park and Leanover Park and other projects that I'm really proud of. And with this year's set of bond bills, I will have help bring over $3 million to District 8 during our time in the legislation. Of course, I would love to hear your ideas about your project, if you would like to see as well, and we'll be thrilled to bring money in the Hillendale area as well. If you do have any idea, it is not late. It is not late. We still could consider, okay? And with that, I will open it up to anyone who has questions, comments, or concerns for me. And of course, you can feel free to contact my office anytime. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Joseph.
Thank you so much. Delegate Bandari, what is your number that you want people to contact you at? I didn't have that down.
My cell phone number is 443-403-9984. And I can write my email here on the chat.
I think I got that. It's Harry Mandari at House State,
Yes.
all that good stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. And I believe Delegate Jackson, I believe I have yours. Do you have a contact you want for notes? Where do you want people to contact you at? What's the best way?
Yeah, sure. They could on my cell as well, 443-968-5711.
Okay.
And my office number, my Jacob is my staff, and his number is 410.
Jacob, you said?
Yeah, Jacob. Yeah, 410-841-3526.
Okay, cool. Put that in there too. All right, we'll add that to the notes for the section. Laura Beth, anything you want to add as questions? If she's on, I think she is. Or Mary, either way.
Yeah, I had a couple of questions. So Delegate Jackson, can you talk a little bit about your air quality bill and the mold bill? Is that like for a study or funding
No,
for?
no, no. So, Project Baltimore came out with a story a few years ago concerning Parkville Middle School. And are you familiar with that story?
I'm not actually.
Okay, so they were interviewing a teacher who had ended up retiring, but apparently there was a significant amount of mold in the school. It was there for quite some time. And as a result, she developed some upper respiratory issues that are only brought on by mold exposure. And so when Project Baltimore wanted to get the results of the air quality test, the school system sent them a bill for, I think, close to $6,000. Although they already had the report, it was already, so I don't even know what that was about. Let's just start right there. But so as a result, I said, I'm going to put in a statewide bill that that says anytime a air quality test is done in the school system, that it must be posted on that school system's website or the school's website for all to be able to see and understand. And it must be written in a way where it's understandable and clear.
Okay.
What the results mean. So that's a pretty simple bill. And then the mode says if anyone sees mode, visible mode, they have to request, they have to let the school system know or the school know, and then there has to be an assessment done, and the results of that assessment has to be posted online. And then there must be remediation within a in a quick amount of time. And so we're gonna let the Department of Education and the Department of Health kind of determine what that policy is. They're going to develop the policy, and it'll be up to the school boards to implement it. So those are those are pretty much the meat
Thanks.
of those two bills. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, I just wanted to understand those.
Excellent question. Excellent question. All right. Anyone else have anything else that they wanted to ask the delegates?
I mean, we would be interested to see if we could file any bond bill either this session or next session in the Hillendale area. We would really love to bring some resources in our community out there. So,
yeah, I second Delegate Bandari's. We've been doing a very good and effective job of securing funding for projects in our district. I mean, and that comes from the relationships we've built and our continuous advocating for them. So, if you guys have any projects or anything in your area you would like to see done, please don't hesitate to reach out to me or Delegate Bandari or Senator Klossmeyer and let us know, and we'll work with you, to assess what that is and if, try to make it happen.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen. Okay, I don't think there's any more questions unless Laura Beth comes off mute and asks. But other than that, I just want to say thank you guys for your time, and we'll continue on.
Absolutely.
thank you.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
You as
Yeah,
well.
have a good
Enjoy
one.
Valentine's Day.
Same to you.
All right, and then there were three. Here we go.
Yep.
Oh, so that was good. Glad they
Yeah.
could come on. As far as treasurer's report, she started a new swim project and it expanded out till Monday. So we're gonna have to figure that out. But she said this will be the only meeting she'll be missing. But report is that we have $1,300 in the bank right now.
Oh, wow.
That was surprising. I was like, oh,
Yeah. Did somebody make a big donation or something?
no, they just kept just people
Joining?
$12 at a time. That's how we do it. But,
Excellent.
so membership has been going pretty well on that side. Is there anything you want to talk to about that, Barry?
About membership? No, I mean, I have not touched membership. Sorry.
Okay.
Sounds like it's better with me not touching it.
I don't know. It's been, and it all works together. Sometimes
Yeah.
people decide to do stuff, right?
Yeah.
As far as stuff I wanted to bring up, David Best joined last time, and he was been. I don't think he's even joined as a member, but he's still acting as a block captain in terms of distributing everything. So that was pretty cool.
Nice. Mhm.
We had an exciting time at the Christmas gathering. It's
Mhm.
been 4 months since we met, so that went pretty quick.
Yeah.
We also had a block party, I think, since we last met or something too. So that was fun.
Great.
A little rainy.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
A very stormy day, but it only stormed the last 5 minutes of the block party, so that worked out well. It
Mhm.
just looked black and stuff the whole time, like the clouds were all black and stuff. That was interesting. So the kids got a little wet. That's okay. They made it. Upcoming things, we have. I think we're still going to do another Easter celebration. That was very well attended last year, so I think we're bringing that back for this term. We'll see how that goes. The thoughts I had was doing another block party. Maybe we'll do it earlier, maybe September. I'm not sure where it's going to be. It was a little chilly during that. I do Jingle Mingle again this year, and then a cleanup day also. Maybe we'll do a community cleanup before and try to like stack stuff up for when the dumpsters get there.
Mhm.
I do that.
And dumpster days in July, is that right?
Yeah, usually it's July. That worked out very well, I thought. If anyone has feedback on that, let me know. And we do need to do one particular thing right now. I'm going to share my screen and read something that was about George. So George passed in the last few weeks. But this I thought was a really nice memorial for him. So I was just put that up there and say everyone knows he loved his hockey and he loved just being part of the community and talking with everybody. So I was very sad to hear of his loss. And
Yeah, me too.
yeah. So, but apparently a couple weeks even before he passed, he was still being him. Going up and said, what did he say? Elevators for old people. He was walking up these steps and said he was in the elevator. I was like, okay, that sounds right for him. But he will be missed, and it was a pleasure to get to know him a little bit. So
yeah, definitely. Well, yeah, thanks for letting us know.
yeah, so I'll leave that there. I'll probably end the video with that at the end so people can read that more if they want to later. So yeah, I know it's part of life. It's not the enjoyable part of life. So,
Yeah.
is there anything from you guys from the community? Is there anything you guys want to talk about?
I'm shaking my head, but you can't see me.
Oh, okay.
So, sorry. No, I can't think of anything right now.
Okay. Laura Beth, is there anything you want to talk about?
Hi. No,
Okay.
I have nothing to talk about right now.
Okay. Well, if you guys think of anything, feel free to contact us in either way, text or email or whatever else, one things in mind. But yeah, that's pretty much a quick meeting, guys. Enjoy the rest of the Valentine's Day celebrations.
Thank you.
So,
You too.
my kids wrote me a little note. I said, that was worth it. There we go. Thanks so much.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, very nice. My kids all went out. So that's
there you go. They gave you something called quiet.
yeah, that's true.
One of the gifts.
I don't have to cook. That's true.
Not a bad thing. So, but yep. So for next meeting will be in April. Probably send something out about the Easter egg hunt. They'll be right around when our meeting is, second week of April. So we'll look forward to that. And I'm hoping everyone who wasn't here was enjoying their Valentine's Day when they watched it.
Me too.
All right. That's all I have for today.
All right. Thanks so much.
All right.
All right.
Talk
Good
to you
night.
all soon.
Good night.
Bye.